So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel with me, Matthew Robert Anthony's, and today I'm going to review another book entitled The Outsiders by Susan Eloise Hinton. The Outsiders book was published in 1967. It's a fictional novel book. It has 128 pages and it is about the life of a 14-year-old teenager named Ponyboy Curtis. The story begins with Ponyboy walking home from the drive-in and get attacked by the Sox. The Sox, or the Socials, are the rich kids from Oklahoma who drink, drive fancy cars, and beat up greasers just for fun. On the other hand, Ponyboy is a member of the Greasers, a lower-class group of Oklahoma youths who call themselves Greasers because of their greasy long hair. When Ponyboy was attacked by the Socials, the other Greasers members come to help Ponyboy from the Greasers and chase away the bullies. The night after, Ponyboy goes to watch a movie with his friends Johnny and Deli. They sit behind two sock girls. Deli tries to talk with the girls, but Johnny tells him to stop, so Johnny walks away. After the movie, Johnny and Ponyboy walk home together with the girls. On their way home, a group of Sox show up, including Bob and Randy, the girl's boyfriend. To prevent a fight between the Greasers and the Sox, the girls decided to go home with their boyfriends, Bob and Randy. Ponyboy is late getting home, and his brother Derry is really angry with him. Sick of Derry's action to him, Ponyboy yells at Derry. They begin to fight and Derry slaps Ponyboy across the face. Because of this, Ponyboy runs off from the house. He finds Johnny and they go to the park together so Ponyboy can calm down. Suddenly, the Sock boys show up and threaten both of them in the park. The Sox attack Johnny and Ponyboy, and one of them holds Ponyboy's head under the frigid water of a fountain under Ponyboy faints. To defend himself and Ponyboy, Johnny fatally stabs Bob. Because of this, Johnny and Ponyboy tell Deli what happened. So Deli gives them a gun and some money and sends them to an old church. They hide in the church for a week, cutting and dyeing their hair to disguise themselves, reading Gone with the Wind aloud and discussing poetry. After several days, Deli comes back to the old church and checks Ponyboy and Johnny. He tells the boys that since Bob's death, tensions between the Greasers and the Sox have escalated. Deli also tells them that Cherry, Bob's girlfriend, is going to testify in court on their behalf, which makes Johnny decide to turn himself in and go back. Deli agrees to drive Ponyboy and Johnny back home. When the boys leave, the church is on fire. Ponyboy realizes that the cigarette that one of them hadn't put out probably caused it. Realizing that there's a school picnic going on there, the boys rush inside and manage to save the children trapped in the church. But Johnny is badly injured when a fallen beam breaks his back. Sadly, Johnny dies in the hospital because of his burns and a broken back. Because of Johnny's death, Deli loses control and runs from his room in frenzy. Deli robs a shop and the cops are looking for him. The Greasers hurry to find him, but they are too late. Deli raises a gun to the police and Deli was shot by the police in a shootout. Ponyboy has a difficult time accepting Johnny's death and everything that has happened to him, and his grades begin to drop. When he is assigned to write an essay for English so that he can pass the class, he decides to write his story based on experience to remind kids that there is always some good to be found in the world. I got this book from the internet in the form of PDF. Since this pandemic, I rarely read a physical book. I mostly read the book from the internet, or we know it as ebook, because I think it's more effective and we don't need to go out to buy it. So we can only access the internet and we can read the book online. What I like from this book is that this book has a strong meaning about teen violence, child abuse, sociality, and friendship. This book teaches us to not to judge people by its cover. We cannot force people to change their personality. We have to accept them originally. And before we judge other people, we have to get to know about them. We also have to treat other people like we treat ourselves. That is all for my video, everyone. I hope what I've said is gainful for all of you. And stay tuned for another book review and another video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.